What's up, guys? Alright, so here is an AI takeoff called Togal.ai. Up there, Togal.ai. So, I've used this a little bit here and there. I'm using it for a client right now. It basically does your takeoff for you, and then you reassign stuff so you don't. So, it's pretty accurate with doing a takeoff, but you still have to kind of manually configure what is what and which wall. I'll show you right now. So here's what you can check. You don't need that. Well, for now, let's just say you don't need the footprint or the gross area, and then you just hit go, and then give it a matter of 10 seconds or so, and then boom, there it is. So here's all the takeoff done. So if we just hide that, see, it gets all your walls, it gets all your counts. Pretty cool stuff. So if you have this wall right here, you can right click it, create and assign, and then you go in here and you type whatever wall it is. You can do length, quantity 2. I usually do vertical area both sides for drywall unless it's a perimeter wall. Your height, you can just type in your height right here. I'm used to typing in 00 for on-screen takeoff. 12 feet thickness, you can make that a 4-inch wall. Slope, that's for roof or other stuff. So here's, you can change your color and you hit save. Then you got it right here at the bottom. Wall type 1, 7 feet. Why that's so thick, I don't know. I think that's the thickness I made. Let's not do thickness. There we go. So that grabs that. So if you want to grab multiple walls, just hold shift and then just create and assign. Wall 1, whatever you want to type. Same with ceiling, same with counts, same with really anything. So just grabbing these doors and then I'll create and assign. We'll say doors, count. And this is a basic overview of Togal. I will go into much more detail so you grabbed your doors down here, but basically you push a button and it grabs all of your walls and your square footages. So if we turn off the counts and the lines and we turn on net area, so here's your, we can call this the drywall ceilings. We'll create and assign and say drywall ceiling. And then if you want to do paint, you just say paint. Boom, that grabs that area. So you can do multiple areas, assign it to whatever you want. So it kind of saves you time in the sense of doing a manual takeoff, and it's very accurate. You just have to reassign it to what you want it to be named. And back to painting real quick. Like if we had this wall type 1, which I wish it would do that. This is for your framing and drywall. That's what most people use. You do this. I think I've already kind of showed you. You do length, paint, wall, your height, maybe 10 feet, and then obviously the quantity 2. If you have your perimeter wall you want to paint, vertical area 1 side, vertical area 2 sides. All sides horizontal, pick what you want, vertical area 2 sides. And then your paint wall, and then you go to, I believe you go to your breakdown or your export, and your wall type 1, that's the wall here's paint wall, 11 feet times 10, 216 square feet, so it gives you your square footage. Then you can export this to an Excel. So it's pretty cool stuff. Togal's really cool, does your takeoff for you. You just have to manually assign what goes where. So if you're looking for a quick, accurate takeoff thing, this is great. There's still a little bit of stuff to it, obviously, but and then if you go to your library. Let's see here. Where's library? Library up here. You can create a new set. Let's just say painting. Create. You go into here. You can go ahead and pre-create paint wall, 2 sides. Go ahead and have your length, vertical area, 2 sides, or you can do 1 side and 1 side. If the heights are different on each side, this is a better way to do it right here. Plug in your height, and that's just pre-made, so when you go back to your projects, let's see here. Well, I don't have my library unlocked for some reason. I think this is just a trial with Togal, but usually you can pick your wall, create and assign. I believe you can go right here and it will go to your pre-made whatever you want. But this we already made, so, and that's another cool thing. If you already made it down here, you can just go to it's ungrouped and just put it to paint wall, and it will grab that whole chain that's continuous for you. And it's down here. It grabs it to there. So that's just a real basic overview of what Togal is. It's just an AI. Does your takeoff for you pretty accurately. It's good for walls and ceilings and counts. It's not good for elevations yet, because that's a whole new ball game, but pretty cool stuff. It's not that expensive. I recommend ZZ Takeoff over everything, but this is a pretty cool takeoff system to use, especially if you just want quick, accurate counts, quantities, footages, linear foot, and you have the time just to reassign to what you need. So that's basically the overview.